the current balance of your account very first. Default values are set up. Which are the default values? Dependence injections it is going to set like withdraw, transfer.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಡೋರ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ರೈಟ್. Good morning. So, 5th unit last session that is called the collections of the framework. So, collections of the framework is nothing but important package contains a large assessment of the classes and interfaces that support broad range of functionality. For example, Java.utility as classes that generate pseudo random numbers, manage date, time, observe events, manipulate sets, bits, tokenize strings, handling format data. So these are all the things we can do it in the framework. So that means what? Sets also we can do the operations, date, time, tokenize, strings, all these things, randoms, all these things we can be implemented in the framework. So let us see how it will be implemented this one. So you need to download java.utility packages. Java.utility packages you need to download it. So these are all the classes are available in utility. So one is called the abstract collections, event objects, random, scanner, abstract map, abstract list, abstract set, array list, arrays, bit set, calendar, date, dictionary, queues, so vector, time zone. So all these things are available. So maximum we are utilizing here is called the arrays, dictionary, priority queues, linked trees, so vectors, some of the things. So these are all the things we'll be utilizing in our Java programming. So maximum things we are not utilizing this, but all these things we can utilize it. But in our syllabus only bit is available, so that we'll see it how it will be working. So what I told you is nothing but so abstract list, arrays, dictionaries, hash set, linked list, priority queues, and trees. So this much we'll be learning here. Let us see how it will be working here. So generate the fundamental changes of the collection of the framework. So collection of the framework is nothing but so to gain the advantages of the generic bring collections, older code will need be rewritten. So generic fundamental changes in the collections of the framework is nothing but so we can rewrite the codes. So that is nothing but this is an important because pre-generic code will generate the warning messages and compiled by modern Java compiler. To eliminate these warnings, you will need to add the type information of the collection code. So that's what you have to do, generate the fundamental things. One is called the auto-boxing facilities, the use of the primitive types. So auto-boxing and unboxing facilities we have seen already. So this facilities is nothing but a sorting of the primitive types in your collections. As you will see that auto-boxing collections can store only references, not primitive values. So already we have seen this boxing and unboxing, how you will be referring to some other address. So next one is for each loop style for loop. The collection of the classes, collection of the framework have been retrified to implement the itables. Now collections of the framework. So collections of the framework is nothing but so these are all the framework you will be having collections, DQ, list, negable set, queue, set, sort set. So here is almost all direct commands are available. We should know how to utilize this. That's it. One is called the enables you to work with groups of objects. It is at the top of the collections of the hierarchy. So DQ is nothing but what? Extended the queue to handle the double-ended queue. So double-ended queue data structures already we have learned it.
fallback methods used to get ready the environment to further use of the link. Here,
A list is nothing but what? Collection of the handling the sequences, list of the objects. So here Q is nothing but what? Extend the collection of handlers, special types of the list in which the elements are removed only from the head. So first in, first out. So list is nothing but the collection of the objects. So DQ is nothing but what? Double-ended queue. Double-ended queue is nothing but what? Adding the elements and deleting the elements both the sides. That's what you have learned in the data structures. Here also we'll be doing the same thing. So another one is called the set. The extension collections to handle the set which must contain the unique elements. Another one is called the Another one is called the set. Set is nothing but what? Collections of the handle the set which must contain the unique elements. So sets operations already you have done in the Python. Python you will be learning next semester. I hope. So Pythons also will be available set type of operations. Here also we can do it. Another one is called the sorted the set. You have the elements directly you can use the sorted set. So these are all the interfaces are available in the framework. Using this, we can do the operation. So examples, we will see it after explanation, everything, how it will be working. So in addition to collection of interfaces, collection of also compatible random access, iterator, and list iterator faces. Next one is called the collection interfaces. Collection of the interfaces is nothing but what? The collection interfaces is foundation upon which the collections framework is built because it must be implemented by any class that defines a collections. So interface collections E, you have to write it. E specifies type of object that collection withhold. Collection extends the iteratable interface. So objects are added to a collection of by calling add. So we can add it. So another one is add all also is available. So add all is nothing but you can add the entire content to the collection to the another by calling add all. So one list to another list, how you are adding there. So you have to struggle in C or C++, but here just whatever you are having, you have created one list already. So using that add all. So two lists you have created, one object to another object. If you are adding, you can add it all. So you can remove all the objects using remove all. So remove means what? You can remove a group of objects. Remove all is nothing but you can remove all elements except those of the specified group of calling retrieve all. So to clear is nothing but what? To empty, to make it empty, clear all. So clear already you know that. So C programming also will be using in Windows. So clear is nothing but what? It will clear every CLR, SCR clear and Unix clear. So clear is nothing but what? It will clear the content whatever it is available previous in the content. So next one is contains is nothing but what? You can determine whether a collection of specified objects by calling contains. To determine whether one collection contains all the members of another call. So contains all. So contains all you are having. Another one is called is empty. So directly we can check it out. So if it is a C programming is nothing but what? Head. If you create one node, that node is equal to null, you will be checking. But here is you can check it out directly. You have is empty or not. So you can determine by calling the size. You can find out the size also. And another one also to collections contain the compared is nothing but equals. Equals is nothing but you can check it out both are equal or not. Compare the values elements stored in the collections. Alternatively is nothing but equals reference to compare the references of those elements. The list interfaces, you have the boolean add e object. So that is nothing but boolean is nothing but you know that either true or false, either true or false. So object is added if it is true, otherwise it will be false. Another one is called boolean add all. that is nothing but collection extends E. Add all the returns of the C to the invoking collections. Return true. If the operation succeeded, that elements were added, otherwise return false. Next one is void clear, removes all the elements from the invoking collections. Next one is boolean. Boolean is nothing but either true or false. Contains. Contains is nothing but what, whether you have the elements or not. So it will return true elements or not. Next one is boolean contain all. So boolean is nothing but true or false. If it is true means it invoking collection of all the elements, otherwise return false. Boolean equals, here also same thing, it will return true or false whether the both the objects are equal or not. If it is true means objects are equal, otherwise false. Int hash code returns the hash code for all invoking collections. Next one is called
Is like it acts like a pass. Usually activate is like a play. So when this usually activate method is called, whenever the instance of the entity B is activated from its passive state. Previously passive state.
So next one is called here, you have the int hash code, that is nothing but the hash code is invoking the collections. Boolean is empty or not, you can check it out whether the list is empty or not. Another one is called boolean remove all object code, that is nothing but the remove one instances of obj from the invoking collection returns. Another one is called the boolean remove all, already I have told you how to remove all these things. Next one is retain all. Retain all is nothing but remove all the elements, it invoking the collection of exceptions. Return true if the collections is changed. Int size, objects arrays. So next is like templates, T programming, quick programming, quick start programming you have done. That's using the templates. Here also we can do using the arrays. Return an array that contains the elements of the invoking collections. This is what this one. Next is you can do the interface list. You have to create the interface list E. Here E specifies the type of the object that list will holds. Class exception is, so you have the, you have one more options here, list of the objects, exceptions class, void int index, and this one. So you can add the specified locations also wherever you want to insert the elements, you can insert it. So in a list you can insert wherever you need. Next is boolean add all index collections. Insert all the elements C into the invoking list index passed. So boolean why you are working is nothing but in that list whether the position is available or not. For example, you have 5 elements, but I am trying to insert in the 10th position. So there it is not possible. So that is what they here. So next is void e get index returns objects stored at the specified index with the invoking collections. Next is int index of object returns the index of the first instance of objects. Next is int list index of returning the index of the last instance of the objects. Next one is you have the list iterator. List iterator is nothing but returns iterator is start of the invoking list. Another one is called a list iterator, that is called the iterator invoking the list that begins the specified index. You remove all using that object, you can remove all the positions of the index. So remove the elements at the position index from the invoking the last and returns that deleted element. So E remove all that particular index. Next is E sets. Already we have discussed sets also is possible to do it here. Assign obj to the location specified by the index with the indexed list. Another one is called the list E sublist. Next one is setting the interfaces. So you have the interfaces, that is called the interfaces sorted E, you can do it. Another one is called now queue interfaces. So already I told you queue operations, queue is nothing but what? Queue is is nothing but the FIFO, first in first out. You can do all the operations, Q operations, whatever you have done it in the, you have done it in the data structures. So data structures already you might have done it Q, ordinary Q, another one is called the circular Q. So ordinary Q is nothing but one. So first in first out. So the elements are inserted in one end and deleted also from the other end. So insertion, you are using the two variables, one is called the front, another one is called the delete. So stack is nothing but last in first out, but here Q is nothing but first in first out. So the creating the object interface QE, using this object you will be doing the operations this one. Now for example, if you write like this interfaces, now how to create the, how to write the functions for this. Now E element returns the elements at the head of the queue, the element is not removed, it throws no such elements exception if the queue is empty. If the queue is empty, is nothing but returns the elements head of the queues. Next is Boolean offer. So Boolean offset. Boolean offset is nothing but what? Attempts to add the objects to the queue. So you can add it. If it is true, object will be added. False means it will be otherwise. So otherwise means there is no elements is not possible to enter it. So E peak returns the elements to the head of the queue. It returns null if the queue is empty. Otherwise not removed. E full. So queue E is full or not. Queue is full. Returns the element in the head of the queue. Remove the element in the process. E remove. Remove the elements at the head of the queues. So this is what the elements from the queue operations. You can do it these operations. Examples we'll see it in the next step. So after explanation everything. So now another one is DQ. DQ is nothing but what? You have the double-ended queue. You insert and deletions can be done from the both the ends. Now in that case, how to do the operations in DQ? So there you might have taken arrays implementations of the DQ. So you have taken two fronts and two ends. So you have tried to insert it both the ends. So you have the some of the restrictions based on that you might have done it. But here also the restrictions are same, but you can easily you can add and delete the elements. Now if you want to add, already I told you insertions and deletions at the both the ends. Now void add first. So add first is nothing but what? The elements will be inserted in the first. Void last. Void add last. So E and object. That is nothing but what? Elements will be added at the end of the queue. Iterator. So E descending iterator. Descending iterator is nothing but return an iterator that moves from the tail to head of the DQ. So another one is called E get first. Get first is nothing but what? Returns the first element in the DQ. The objects is not removed from the DQ. So another one is called the get last. So returns the last element in the DQ. Another one is called the Boolean offer first. E objects. That is nothing but what? Attempts to add object to the head of the DQ. So wherever you have the head that is nothing but the starting point, there you will be adding first. Next to Boolean offer last, that is nothing but wherever you have the last position, there in the DQ the elements will be added. So here is, so attempts to add objects to the tail of the DQ, returns the true if the object was deleted, otherwise false. So next is peak first. So that is nothing but what? Returns the element at the head of the queues. Next is peak last. Returns the elements to the tail of the DQ. Next is pull first. Returns the elements at the head of the DQ. Pulls last is nothing but it retains the elements at the tail of the DQ. E pop. Pop is nothing but what? Returns the elements at the head of the DQ. Another one is called void push E and objects. Adds the objects to the head of the queues. Next E remove first. Remove first is nothing but what? Removing the first element. Returns the elements of the head of the queue. Removing the elements in the such process. Next is Boolean remove first occurrences. So wherever you have the first occurrences is nothing but you have the elements 10, 20, 30, again 10, 10. So now I want to delete the element called first 10. So in this called first occurrences element can be deleted. So that is what the here Boolean removed first occurrences. So first occurrences is nothing but what? The element, suppose whatever you are giving the element 10. So in first occurrences 10, that location will be deleted. Next is remove last. So returns the element at the tail of the DQ. So end, removing the elements in the process. Boolean remove last occurrences. Last occurrences is nothing but what? So far, that's what I told you. You have the elements 10, 20, 30, again 10, 10. So last occurrences will be deleted here. So here you have lot of options compared to data structures, whatever you have done it. Next one is, here is collection of the classes. So what is the collections of the classes? So here is another one is collection of the classes is nothing but abstract list is available. So you have the array list here. So now I'm having some other assignment. Today I'll be stopping the class and we'll be continuing next class. So probably it will, if I take 1 more hour, we can be able to finish the syllabus, Java syllabus. So we'll continue on Monday at 11:50.